Okay, everybody, the Iceman here. Yeah. NF Punk did a parody. Guys, got to check it out. It's funny as hell. Um, my parody, wasn't so funny because there wasn't much to do about it. But he did a lot of shit with a lot of the people. I really enjoyed it. Supposed to do a hangout tonight. Now listen, I was supposed to go out to Portland today. My buddy that gives me a ride out there. I don't know. I don't know the details as of yet. But anyway, I was watching Monday Night Raw last night, and I was on here on Facebook or YouTube or whatever during the first hour. And really, I'll be quite honest with you. During the first hour, I was discouraged. I didn't think Raw was very good. But, and I went to bed because I was planning on getting up at 4 o'clock, which I did. So I didn't want to stay up till like 11 o'clock and whatever. But anyway, this morning I watched the last two segments of Raw, and I'm going to tell you one thing. First off, this is one thing that really bothers me about the WWE, okay? All right, they put Cesaro, Owens, and Randy Orton in a triple threat match. The winner is the number one contender, or at least for this given night, against Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's not going to be Owens. Owens just arrived. Cesaro, they've been pushing him. I'm going, all right. Cesaro's going to win this match. And with Randy Orton, he's had his opportunities. So I'm watching the match. It was a good match, don't get me wrong. It was a great match, as a matter of fact. Randy Orton won. I was shocked. I'm going to myself, okay, you're kidding me. Okay, it's going to be Randy Orton against Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight title later on Raw. So I'm going, all right. But Orton's not going to win, obviously. And but I will say this: the main event with Orton and Seth Rollins. This reminded me of like 15 years ago in the WWF days where they pulled these kind of stunts. What they did, it was a great match. It honestly was. Sheamus came out. He sort of like screwed over a lot of shit with Orton and Rollins. It didn't make any sense at first, but the bottom line is it did. And obviously, Rollins still retains the WWE World Heavyweight title, but Sheamus screws over Randy Orton. And this is the kind of stuff we saw like 2000, the year 2000, when Triple H and Mick Foley and The Rock and Austin were all involved in the championship. This is back in the day when, they did these kind of things, and it reminded me of that. And so I'm thinking to myself after watching this, I go, you're kidding me. You're really kidding me. You guys did this? I mean, we haven't seen you guys do this in a very, very long time, and I loved it. I loved it. I think overall, like I said, I watched the first hour of Raw. I wasn't impressed. Then I watched the last 2 hours this morning, so to speak. And, yeah, Raw was pretty damn good. I liked it. I really did like it. Like I said, I try to go into something watching it as an observer and not a critiquer. Last night, watching it, the first hour just killed me. I'm sorry, it did. But in my opinion, I really do see Rollins and Triple H coming to butt heads sooner or later. I think Rollins' heel run here in the WWE as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is really coming to a fruition to the point where I don't know how they're going to do it, but if Rollins comes back as a face and becomes a champion, or even And I've had this thought as well, and I've not heard it from anybody else. But if Rollins comes back and does a pipe bomb, much like CM Punk did, could change everything, like, totally. I would love it. I want to see Rollins as a face. I don't take away his ability in the ring because I think he's a great competitor. This man has a lot to offer the WWE. He's still very, very young. And to be quite honest with you, his heel time is over in my eyes. He needs to become face. He needs to do a CM Punkish type pipe bomb. And yeah, speaking of pipe bombs, Nigel and myself tonight around 7 o'clock Eastern Time here in the United States, barring any kind of conflicts. With my internet is so messed up at this point. But anyway, we'll wait and see. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great day. This is the one and only Iceman, and you're never going to get another Iceman like you're seeing right now. Peace out, people.